Hashtag Daily Debate question for at MMA Junkie Radio. Dana White ruled out the Khabib Nurmagomedov Dustin Poirier hashtag UFC 242 winner goes, as well as Jorge Masvidal as the next hashtag UFC option for Conor McGregor. So, who should fight Conor McGregor when he returns? Here are your choices, and of course, there's the other option as well, in which you can submit a name that you think trumps these three. Here we go. Donald Cerrone, coming off a loss versus Tony Ferguson, but still the uber popular Donald Cerrone. Nate Diaz, a fella who's actually 1-1 versus Conor McGregor, has a fight coming up against Anthony Pettis on August 17th. So I would imagine, I think you can book these guys anytime because they're 1-1 and they're just big names as well. And then Tony Ferguson, who all he does is win, practically.
I'm going to go with Donald Cowboy Cerrone. There's a part of me that wants to say Nate Diaz, but then I realize Nate Diaz is the lifeline. He's the guy you use when Conor just can't put it together and you feel like, all right, this ship may have sailed, but we got one more left.
Because they're 1-1.
Because we got to settle something. Because on top of needing to settle that, you also have the fact that Nate Diaz can be a little difficult too in negotiations. So I don't know that right now is the right time to do that. I think that's your lifeline. You save that. Okay, Tony Ferguson, I don't think makes much sense right now.
It's almost like he should get the winner of Poirier.
Right. And why wouldn't they just say that, right? So,
well, we got to see how things play out.
How they play out, yes. I feel like Donald Cerrone is a matchup that they've already said they've tried to make. They wanted it. Donald's always down. Half of the equation is pretty easy. It's just getting Conor McGregor dialed in. That's all you need. You got two venues you can make it happen. So make it happen. I think that's the guy.
And to be fair, Conor's coming off a loss.
Right.
So, okay. What about other? Had you penciled in other? Who would you penciled in?
You're not gonna like it.
GSP.
165 though.
GSP.
Yeah, because the only way you can sell that. The only way you can sell it is by introducing a new belt and a chance for 3P.
What about Nick Diaz?
I think that ship is whatever's the next analogy after that ship has sailed. That's it.
Yeah. I want to be a jerk for just a second. My first option would be other and say, you know how you ruled out Jorge Masvidal? Unrule that because he's perfect. And let me tell you why. The one thing we heard was that Jorge's too big. He's not too big. He fought primarily as a 155er most of the time anyway. As a welterweight, he's done well as of late, and I get it. Maybe he should be fighting for a world title. But don't say he's too big, because if he's too big, then Cowboy's too big. He fought at welterweight too. Nate's too big. He's fought at welterweight twice. In fact, both of them are probably taller than Jorge, and they probably walk around the same size as Jorge. So come up with another excuse to piggyback that Jorge's a welterweight, because that's not good enough. But since the question did say rule out, and he is the UFC president, the most powerful man in our sport, then I gotta abide by the rules, and I gotta say, Donald Cerrone. Yeah. I could say Nick Diaz too, just to kind of be the other side, but Donald Cerrone makes a ton of sense, and you laid it out so perfect that Nate Diaz is just a fight that you can just bottle it up, throw it in the ocean, and when it comes back in, it's
forget about records.
2022, July 9th. Okay, yeah, let's have them fight then, because
it means nothing.
They're 1-1, and they can build that bad boy up, folks. They sold 1.5 million pay-per-views on a fight that got put together at the last minute. It was supposed to be Rafael dos Anjos, and these two sold 1.5 million pay-per-views on 10 days, and then they broke the previous record of 1.65 million, and this had no belt at stake. Both guys, it's not like either one was undefeated or anything like that going in, but they're just two badasses, you know what I mean? So that's something the UFC now needs to hold on to, but don't wait too long either, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's really cool about this particular question / poll / debate, whatever you want to call it, this might be the closest 3-horse race I've seen. The results are Tony Ferguson in first place with 32%. Nate Diaz in second place with 31%. Donald Cerrone in third place with 30%. So
wow.
1% just separated all three of these. Now there was 7% for other, and that's fine too, man. That's the beauty of Conor McGregor. And let me actually shout out a couple people. Blades and Shadez on Twitter. He says, "How about Justin Gaethje?" How can you argue with that one?
If you can ever put that together,
how can you argue with that one? That's brilliant. Duty M7 at _JO99. He goes by Duty M7. He said Gaethje as well. At Zaya, Zaya18 also just put a Gaethje gif. I'm saying this because no one else matters. It seems like there's a lot of big push for Justin Gaethje. And guess what, He deserves it. Gaethje's giving us wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there you have it. That was a great one. I think Mike Bond came up with that one. So shout out to him and Matt Erickson for putting that one together. That's our daily debate brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team. All right.